matchup. North comes in at 1 win and 3 losses. Attleboro, due to this crazy COVID pandemic, just 1 game, and that was against Canton. Kevin, how you doing?
Good, Paul. Good to see you again.
Yes.
Good to be back here at the ice and watching some hockey and calling some hockey.
Yes.
How are you?
All right.
Yeah, 1 game for Attleboro, a 7-0 loss to Canton. Tough way to start. Only playing the best team, or probably the best public high school team in the state, Canton, and losing 7-0. They haven't played in about approximately 2 weeks because of COVID.
And North is 1 and 3 on the season, the only common opponent being the Canton Bulldogs, and they knocked North off 6-1, so 6-1, 7-0. Could be a pretty well-matched.
Yeah, they also played Canton a second time, and they lost 2-0.
Wow.
I believe, if I got that right.
Hold on.
On January 18th, 2-0. And North comes in. They got two different goalies.
Yep.
They got Jimmy Birch, the senior, who's played 8 out of 12 periods so far, and they got Kyle Grubin, the freshman, who's played 4 out of the 12 periods. I believe they're going with Birch tonight in net.
And we shall see. North, in their 4 games, they've scored 6 goals. They've allowed 13. Attleboro, looking for their first goal of the season, allowed 7 in that shutout loss to Canton. Speaking of Canton, the new Attleboro coach is Greg Chamberlain, formerly an assistant coach at Canton. And if you follow HockomockSports.com, they just called the Canton 2019 squad the team of the decade in the Hockomock League in ice hockey.
Yeah, they only had a tie as a blemish on their unbeaten record all year. Many would argue that they should have competed in the Super 8 that year. They did not. If you read the message boards, there was a lot of support for them to play the Super 8 to go up against your Catholic Memorials, BC Highs of the world, and I think they would have done well, and they rolled through the Division II state championship that year.
And also in different news in the Hockomock League, King Philip knocked off Franklin in a regular season game for the first time in over 20 years. It's been at least 5 years since the Bombardiers have tasted victory against the Rocketeers in hockey.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup. Both teams are young, though. They're coming in with a new set, and Coach Chamberlain for Attleboro, he's a young coach. He has a very young assistant coach, 20-year-old, Ryan O'Connor is his assistant coach. Greg played hockey at Springfield College. As you said, he played for Canton.
Yeah.
He learned under Schumann at Canton. He wants to be the next Schumann,
Yes.
but he wants to instill a program here in Attleboro coming up to the youth, put his imprint on it, and grow the program to that end.
Yeah.
Tonight, you're going to see 3 or 4 lines rolled out. In the past, Attleboro's only rolled out 1 or 2.
Right.
And he thinks it's important to get the young guys in on the varsity playing time, and he wants to start building the program through the youth. When the freshmen start talking to their 8th grade friends and their 7th grade friends, you get them excited. You've got a nice rink here in Attleboro.
Right.
He wants to build the program from the bottom up and restart, and he's young, and he can put his mark on our program.
Now, with the crazy COVID season, is there a JV program this year?
They are not doing a JV program. They have 25 rostered players on the team, so they're dressing 20 or 21, depending if they're the road team, the away team on the game, depends. But they are practicing all 25 equally, all getting their reps. All the goalies are getting their reps. With the JV program, there's just been chaos with the scheduling. He made a decision a while ago not to go JV. Probably, I think, might be the right decision this year.
Yeah, and going forward in the future, I'm sure he'd love to develop a JV program. It should be interesting. Attleboro struggled, losing 9 of their last 11 last year to miss out on a playoff opportunity. And that's interesting because rolling out 4 lines, the last few years it's been 2 lines, and if they were way ahead or way behind, the 3rd line would get the look.
Right.
But what did my brother Mike always says? Let's see. Judgment comes from good experience. Good experience comes from mistakes and bad judgment. So you got to get them out there and get on the ice and learn from your mistakes.
Exactly.
And become better in the future.
I spoke to Coach Chamberlain, and I told him how that would make our job a little bit harder.
Yes.
Because we knew there was 1 of 2 lines that were going to be out there. He didn't seem to care about whether or not our job was harder or not.
So Coach Chamberlain is uncaring of the media. There it is, our first scandal.
No, he was great. He was great to talk to, very helpful. He's super excited about the program. Anytime a new coach takes over a program after 4 years or so, he's excited for the opportunity. This is his first head coaching opportunity. So he's real excited.
And by the way, if you happen to live in Canton and you wonder or actually if you happen to live in Attleboro, you went to Goodwill and you wonder where all those green sweatshirts and Parkers and Breakers came from. Those are the old Canton colors.
Exactly.
And their hockey program. Chamberlain, he's all in on the royal blue now, Kevin.
Yes, he is. He's bleeding the blue, as they say.
Say a few syllables about Nick Piazza, the Attleboro goaltender, a .911 save percentage last year.
Yeah, Nick Piazza, he'll be the key to keeping Attleboro in the games. Attleboro, they struggled to score goals last year, and the ones that did, your Ryan Morris of the world, Liam McDonough, they've moved on. They've graduated. This year, goals are going to be tough to find. They need the goal scorers, but Nick Piazza in net will keep them. He's got a great style, very unflustered.
Yes, he's the anti-Tim Thomas.
He's the anti-Tim Thomas, exactly. He has designs on playing beyond high school, which is great. He's here at Attleboro. He wants to play beyond high school, hopefully someday, maybe some D3 college. He's got a great goalie coach. Coach Chamberlain was telling me about, works hard, and he's only a junior, so Attleboro's going for 2 more years.
Getting ready to start out. Looks like Nick Kajoyan will center North Attleboro's first line. He'll be out there with Brady Sorrow, their team captain. He had a goal and 10 assists last year. In the center circle for the Bombardiers, number 15, Aiden Dryowitz. As we start the first of 3 15-minute periods here at the New England Sports Village. North dumps it in. That was the work of Anthony Westcott. Behind the net is Sorrow. Actually, I should use the first name. Brady Sorrow is number 9. Tyler Sorrow, number 20, he was the one last year. He's a senior captain. 1 goal, 10 assists. North keeps it in, a little confusion. Clark drives to the net, shot, left pad, save, Piazza. And North, there's that poise.
Yeah, very poised. Nick knows he's going to face a lot of shots this year on that, very poised, and I think he welcomes the challenge.
Yep.
He saw it a lot last year. He didn't get much of a chance his freshman year, but he saw the bulk of the duty last year.
James Birch is starting in net for North. Attleboro wins the faceoff on their own end. Troy Plew tries to clear it. He does, but North collects on the stick of Austin Comrie. Nice tip pass from Gruber. Shot is wide off the stick of Tyler Sorrow, his first attempt of the game. Puck tips off Tyler's stick, lands on the stick of Gruber, broken up by Attleboro's number 12, defenseman Zach Pierce. You were talking about last year's captain,
Ryan
Morey. Thank you. If you see Ryan, give Ryan a hug.
Okay.
He had 21 points his senior year to finish his career with 99 career points.
Yes.
Really wanted to get that triple-figure 100.
He did.
Didn't happen for him, so.
Ryan is headed off to Framingham State for what he hopes will be a successful baseball career.
Yes, that's offside. Well, delayed offside. They touched it, so.
I didn't hear a whistle, did you?
Well, they're using the handheld electronic whistles, and we didn't hear it up here. Turn our rink mic up a little bit. 13:31 to go, first period. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Dave Angels, our cameraman. Peter Bray running graphics and 14 other computers. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, undisputably the brains of the outfit.
Absolutely, and we appreciate all of them. Make us sound better.
Face-off is won. I believe that was number 12 for North, Brody Gallen. Piazza right pads it to the side wall. And only 3 players allowed against the boards in COVID. That's why you see people pulling off there. Nice cross pass all the way in, tipped off the stick of number 13, Joe Quinn, another returning starter or varsity player. Pressure kept on by Gallen. Trying to clear it out is Attleboro's number 8, Owen Graney. Graney or Granny?
Graney.
Off the post, our first ping of the day to the right of Piazza and into the netting.
Early looks here on Attleboro. They're committing themselves to playing their positional hockey. They're not running around in their own zone. They're not scrambling. They need to play just a little bit more aggressive to get control of the puck to get it out of their defensive zone.
Noah Silva in the, undersized third line is out there. Long shot from the point. That's 3 saves already for Piazza, I believe.
Three saves and a shot on net. So
yeah.
Did a nice job of controlling the rebound because North Attleboro is jumping right down the doorstep there.
Face-off won by North's Nick Kajoyan. Their first line is out against Attleboro's third. keeping the pressure on. Trying to clear it out is Zach Pierce. That's left wing Owen Parker. Jake Parker, his big brother, had a great career with the Bombardiers.
They could use his goals. Jake Parker's, that's for sure.
Yeah. Trying to clear it out of there for the Bombardiers is 19, Troy Plouffe. Can't do it, but number 18, Silva, gets it out.
Coach Chamberlain wants Attleboro to be aggressive, to hit, play with a little bit of an edge without going over the line, and really take it to the other team as much as possible.
There's a hit in the boards. Crossing pass just missed the stick of the charging Gruber. Trying to come up the right side is Nate Parker. Nate also had older sibling or siblings play for the program.
It's all in the family.
Yeah. Dumping it in. North in their red uniforms, heading left to right. No score, 11:35 to go, first period. Taking it behind the net for Attleboro, Sean Marshall, junior defender. Right side, Parker. Taps it off the boards to get it out, but the Red Rocketeers recollect. Nice defensive work by Isaiah Silva, a junior.
Yeah, that was a nice pinch. I'm glad he took that chance. They trust Nick Piazza in that. I'd like to see the defenseman come up, pinch a little bit more towards the blue line, and see if they can create some offense that way.
And North offsides as a steal was made by Avazian. Just outside the line, took it in too soon.
Yeah, I don't think I like these electronic whistles. Sorry to go back, I can barely hear that one.
North face-off win. Shot high and wide of the net by Austin Comrie, a defenseman. Aiden Diggin tries to chip the puck away, number 13 for the Big Blue. Battling in the boards for North is Brody Gollin. Nice work done there by Diggin. There it is, contact along the boards, not followed up by a stick swing. That's a nice change.
Aiden always playing the game, kind of like Greg. Coach Chamberlain wants him to play. He wants to play with an edge.
Yep.
Just doesn't want him to go over the line because he's a fast skater, and they need him. They need him to score more than they need him in the box.
Shot, chest save by Piazza. That came off the stick of Nick Kajoyan, and there's a goal. 18-9, so Charlie Connolly and Brady Sorrow combined on that. Who put it in the net, Kevin?
The defenseman. It went so fast.
Connolly was the defenseman.
Oh, it got tipped in. Sorry.
Okay.
I believe it got tipped. I missed two guys.
So that would be Brady Sorrow, I believe, with the goal.
That's the case. That's his first goal. No, that would be his second goal of the year to go along with an assist. That was Brady Sorrow. We'll wait for the announcement. The North Attleboro goal came at 4:34 to go up 1-0 on their sixth shot of the game. Attleboro has yet to get a shot on that in this rivalry game. Game just added to the schedule 2 days ago.
Again, only second game of the season. There's a shot trying to go short side. Piazza makes the save off the blade of Nick Kajoyan.
Charlie Conley. From 9 and 8 at 4:34. In the meantime, North Attleboro just registered their 8th shot on net.
Wow.
Attleboro is not. The only problem, see here, Attleboro's got to figure out a way to get the puck out of their own zone. I know we're only 5 minutes into the game, but come second period, with a long shift, they're going to have a real difficult time making line changes.
So Kachoyan and Brady Sorrow with the assist, Connolly, the defenseman, with the goal. So if it was tipped, it was tipped off an Attleboro stick late there. Long shot, right pad save, Piazza. Big collision there, but Attleboro's Luke Logan bounces right up. In front, losing at his feet, Zach Pierce brings it up for the Bombardiers.
Nice play by Pierce to get it away from Piazza and go on the rush. Ooh, offside.
Kylie Plouffe at left wing, offsides. One of the two young ladies on the Attleboro roster.
Yep, they have a freshman, Emily Davignon, and senior Kylie Plouffe, who has aspirations of her own of playing beyond high school at the post-secondary level.
Really spread out on the benches over there as they're using they've taken down the sidewall of the benches. So basically you have almost the entire side of that rink or arena. Behind the net for North is Tyler Sorrow. Gets it up to the left point. Long shot. Doesn't make it through. Coming in for a short side blast. Saved by Piazza on captain Tyler Sorrow.
Right off the side of the net, too.
Crossing pass to the land of nowhere. Tracking it down is the Bombardier Sean Marshall. Boy, Marshall looks a step quicker than last year.
He does.
Oop, nice backhanded pass, but read and intercepted nearly by Joe Quinn. Bombardiers get it back. Here's number 16, Jake Ward.
Smart decision there, throwing it behind his own net to reset. Now Attleboro can go on the offensive.
Trying to get it in. We'd like to see him get the puck on the stick of number 15 for the Bombardiers. Aiden Dryowicz, their leading scorer last year, 9 goals.
He's young, too. He's got another couple of years in the program.
Wow.
He's really good. And they're really, like you said, they're going to need to rely on him for points.
1-0 Bombardiers, 8:15 to go, first period.
Attleboro still looking for their first shot on that. North Attleboro has 9 unofficially.
In front, above the circles, left pad save off the stick of Anthony Westcott. There's Westcott keeping it in. Track down, they'll restart. Number 18, Charlie Connolly. You know, a million years ago, New York Football Giants had a quarterback, Charlie Connolly.
Any good?
He wore number 14. He used to split time with our Y.A. Tittle, who was very good.
He was Hall of Famer.
Yes. And my father's favorite quarterback, because like my father, Y.A. Tittle went bald early. Let's have more 50s football talk during a high school hockey game in 2021.
Everyone tuned in.
Nice defensive work there by number 12 for the Bombardiers, Zach Pierce. That's how to block the passing lane, Zach.
Zach's had two good shifts in a row.
Piazza ties it up.
I had to say, the puck just trickled in on Piazza. Piazza did a nice job. He's doing a nice job of controlling the rebounds. Setting up for some line changes. This will be important as they're skating 3 to 4 lines. Attleboro is, and they're going to want frequent line changes.
Yep. Face-off win by number 8, Kajoyan. That's at least 3 or 4 he's won already. Bombardiers now a 2-on-2 attempt. Self-pass off the right glass by Austin Blaze. Blaze with a good forecheck behind the net. Pass out in front, knocked down from behind was the Bombardiers' Michael LaChance.
I was looking for a penalty. I thought it was a cross-check in front.
Really? And I think Coach Chamberlain might have that concern as one of the officials.
Yeah, number 10 for North Attleboro, Austin Comrie, had fallen down, set up a mini 2-on-1.
Yep.
They centered it, and just as he went to shoot, it looked like a cross-check from here. We are at the opposite end of the ring.
Yes, exactly. That's trying to prevent the icing, getting there first.
They whistled it for icing.
Yep. Good hustle, though, by North Jake Gruber.
One of the things Coach Chamberlain was talking to me about as well is when the team does get down, it's very important for them to stay up, play as a team, work together, and it's cliche, but play the game, not the score. And that's how you get better.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. And this year, with it being such a different year in regards to playoffs, everything, just go out there, play, and get your ice time.
Third line out for Attleboro, Austin Blaze in the center circle, but the Big Red take control of that. They dump it in quickly. Coming after it is Tyler Sorrow. Saved by Piazza, and then they all go smashing into the goalpost, and it knocks it off its magnetic moorings.
Everybody into the net, but the puck.
Nice effort by LaChance, back-checking that time.
Real good hustle out there. Attleboro's playing a committed style to their positions. They're hustling well. North Attleboro's taking it to them just a little bit more aggressive, a little bit faster. I won't say they're more aggressive. Attleboro's trying to be aggressive.
Yep.
North Attleboro's just a little bit faster.
Just remembered something else about Charlie Connolly, that old quarterback of the Giants. You asked me his number. He wore number 42. Football's changed a little bit over the decades. Nice move by the Bombardiers. Nate Parker can't clear it, though. Long shot does not get through. Follow-up shot just wide of the net off the stick of Nick Longa. Westcott taps it into the corner. Back at the point is Jake Gruber. Boy, the Big Red defenseman. Oh, a long shot by Gruber. Wrist shot from outside the right circle. Finds the far post and goes into the net. 2-0. Big Red.
Well, Fred, just a simple wrist shot from the point.
Wrist shot from the point.
At 8:58 of the second period on the 13th shot, And I got that for number 21 of North Attleboro, which is
Jake Gruber.
Thank you. Jake Gruber. And that's his second goal of the year as well. I believe that'll go down as unassisted.
I think so as well. Tough angle shot.
Attleboro wins the ensuing faceoff and brings it to the north zone.
So
they gave the assist to number 3, Anthony Westcott.
Yep. 2-0 Bombardiers. Let me add that to my notes.
I did not see the assist from Westcott because it looked like it hit off a couple of Attleboro players, and then he took the wrist shot from the point.
Right pad save. Nick Piazza clearing it out of there as Isaiah Silver. Big collision on the far side. Hopping right up, though, is Nate Parker. He was slammed by Austin Comery. Back to the point. Fans on the shot. We won't tell you that was Gavin Abrian who fanned. We don't want to embarrass a high school player. Oh, sorry.
Puck chirp goes in. That was a tough shift for Attleboro. Looked like they had a couple of miscommunications right there. North Attleboro was not able to take advantage of that. Puck rolls into Nick Piazza, ties it up. I don't even think that's an official shot on net. Ties it up, lets Attleboro resettle.
North wins another faceoff. That's Kajoyan again. In front, save by Piazza off the left pad. He's turned around. Knocked out of there by number 19, Troy Plew. Attleboro can't clear it, though. Trying to put pressure on his Parker down in the right corner. Possessing the puck well was Nick Kajoyan. That's why he plays center.
A couple nice shifts by him to create his own offense.
Yes. Behind the net, beautiful pass out front. Top corner, the goal scored by Kajoyan. That great pass, number 6, Mark Iavazian. Wow, beautiful pass from behind the net, Kevin.
Yeah, and Nick Kajoyan with his second goal of the season. High side, nothing really Piazza could do there. It was a stick side kind of shoulder is what I saw. And North Attleboro taking a 3-0 lead with 4:23 to go in the first period. North Attleboro unofficially their 16th shot of the period.
Wow.
That Attleboro has won. Attleboro has not played in almost 2 weeks.
Wow.
Since the game against Canton. And the rust is showing a bit right now. North Attleboro has played 4 games. Shot on net by Attleboro's Aiden Diggin for their second shot of the net. A good scoring opportunity and another save by Burtz.
So 10:37 the time of that goal. Aiden Diggin with a shot, you said?
Yes, sir.
Nice work by the Bombardiers. Luke Logan to get it out of there on defense. And now they go for a line change after it was dumped in by Colin Flynn, just a sophomore.
Good to see Aiden on that last shift, using his speed, creating some offense there.
Yep. Top line is out with Dryowitz. Trying to put some pressure on. Nice hit along the boards. And then making it look nonchalant is Owen Graney.
Call an interference on that hit.
Wow.
To me, that's a little ticky-tack. That's not a COVID-related rule.
Yeah.
With 3:13 left in the period, that is number 8, Owen Graney. Looks like he's going off for interference. And with 3:13 left in the period, putting North Attleboro on the power play.
Face off to the left of Piazza. 3-0. 3:13 to go, first period. Looks like 3 men up top, Kevin, for North. 2 down low.
Yeah. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
You have the 2 back on the point and flood everybody else up front.
Of course, Comrie's a defenseman. It looks like the weak side defenseman goes down to the half wall.
It's an interesting cycle. I haven't seen it too much.
Piazza with the catch. He could play some first base. Shot from the point by number 18, Charlie Connolly.
So you can see North Attleboro setting up their power play. They had 3 back, and then they started cycling through. So then it almost became like a 2-1-2 as they were cycling, and then went back to the 3-2 in the back.
Rotate, rotate.
Exactly. Motion offense like the basketball.
Ooh, wrist shot off the crossbar. Austin Comrie with that blast. And that's a slap shot that goes wide. Rocketeers keeping the pressure on.
Still a minute 12 left on the power play.
2:25 in the period. Behind his net, Sean Marshall. Reverses. Trying to help him out. Hand pass, that's allowed in the defensive zone, was made by number 25, LaChance, and then firing it up into the mesh was number 10, Austin Blaze.
And unfortunately for Attleboro's sake, when he fired it out, he just tried to ice it, but it hit the mesh, thus resulting in the face-off back in the Attleboro defensive, North Attleboro offensive zone with a full minute to go on the power play. 2:13 left in the period. 3-0 North. Shots on net unofficially 19-2 in favor of North Attleboro.
Wow. In the center circle for the Bombardiers, Jake Ward, joined by Aiden Diggin at forward. On defense, we have Silva and Plu. Is that another save, Piazza?
Yeah, nice save. Stayed right along ice level. It was actually a nice save. It was tough for Piazza to see.
Yep.
He was screened by number 13 and number 19.
North again is able to keep it in with 35 left. Knocked out by Aiden Diggin.
Nice play by Diggin.
And there you see Aiden's speed. Good forechecker, too, and he uses it there.
It's a great way to kill the penalty, too. There's still 20 seconds left on the penalty. And there's another penalty coming up and a cross-check against
number 16, Jake Ward. I don't mean to look back and complain, but I still can't believe that Mike LaChance didn't draw a forechecking call earlier in the game when it was 2-on-1 Attleboro who's in front of the net. But matters not. So for 21 seconds, it's a two-man advantage for the Big Red.
Yeah, at the 13:26 mark.
Who was that penalty on again, Kevin?
It was on Jake Ward. A golden opportunity for North Attleboro on a 5-on-3 to go up by 4 goals here, the winning moments of the first period.
Does not get through. Blocked by number 19 for the Bombardiers.
Attleboro trying to set up in a triangle on defense.
Wrist shot doesn't get through. It hits the back of Sam Clark. So
One man back.
And coming out of the box, breaking up the play is number 15, Dryowitz.
Nice play, and now it's a 5-on-4. As you just heard, there's 1 minute left in the period, a minute 20 left on the power play.
Keeping it in, right half boards, right circle. Blocker save by Piazza. That came off the stick of Kajoyan. Boy, has Kajoyan been active. Tell me again why he's the first line center.
Exactly. Nice block there, too, as well by Aiden Dryowitz.
Yep.
Playing a very aggressive style on the penalty kill.
Block with his left skate by Plu. Behind the net for North. Nice pass out by Sam Clark. Moving the puck, Kajoyan. Back to the left side. Another hard wrist shot. Piazza was turned. It didn't get through off the stick of number 18, Connolly. It's in front again, Piazza.
I bet you these players are having a tough time hearing the whistle.
What?
It's not the traditional. Exactly. It's not the traditional whistle you hear, and they're trying to jam the puck in on the side. It's such a faint whistle going off. It's tough for the players. Could lead to some extra scrums around the goalie.
And I don't know if they've noticed, the goal on the right, well, to Piazza's right, is off its moorings.
You're right, it is.
And they haven't noticed. I'd yell, but
that's off by about 5 inches, too, for that right post.
North wins another face-off. Left half boards, back to the left point. Westcott, long shot through, Piazza save.
I think the referee will see it now. I would think. There's still 10.6 seconds left in the first period.
Nets off its moorings. Oh, well.
Referee Healy trying to get through to the other. They pay him no never mind, as some people say.
Nick Longo with a face-off win. Shot from the point is tipped home. Westcott with a shot from the point. He'll either have the goal or the assist. We'll see. And he's going to lead the parade, so I think Westcott gets the goal. That means it tipped in off an Attleboro player.
Yeah, just again with a simple wrist shot from the point. Not a whole lot that Piazza could do. Once that puck gets tipped,
Yep.
And with 6 seconds left in the period, Attleboro, I'm sure, was just thinking, can we get back to the end of the period? But now Piazza's telling the net was off its moorings,
yes.
which we can attest to. It was. I don't know if that would have affected that goal. However, the net was off its moorings, so there's going to be there is a discussion. They may be taking that goal away.
Well, it was only off its moorings for about the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
And now they are explaining it to Coach Ben McNamara.
I have a feeling they're taking that goal from Anthony Westcott.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to take that goal away, is my guess, because it's a long conversation with the North Attleboro bench.
You know, they had let it go for so long before that. The fact that the net was off its moorings really had no effect on that goal. That's a break for the Bombardiers.
Yep, and take that the face-off with 6 seconds left in the period, still 32 seconds on the power play, will be to the right of Nick Piazza. And they're going to take that goal away. They haven't taken it off the scoreboard yet, but it's 3-0.
So if I'm Coach McNamara, I'm saying, if you're taking the goal off, do I get the time back?
Oh,
left pad save and a better left pad save by Nick Piazza off the stick of Jake Gruber.
Gruber already has a goal, and amazing that he could get off 2 quality shots like that in 6 seconds from snipe range, if you will.
Speaking of snipe range, New York Islander great Mike Bossy is 64 years old today. You know what that means, Kevin?
You're old?
Exactly. Not we, me.
Yeah, exactly. No, I remember that dynasty of the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. And they've stunk ever since.
Yes,
After one period of play, it's 3-0 North Attleboro.
Looks like we might be back within 5 minutes.
All right, we'll take a quick break.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Do you need help with a do-it-yourself project and don't know where to start? Eastern Supply, 40 North Main Street in downtown Attleboro, has been supporting the greater Attleboro community for over 80 years. More than just a hardware store, Paul and his family are available to help with your purchasing decisions, from plumbing to general construction and most everything in between. Eastern Supply is open every day, and you can contact them at 508-222-1557. Eastern Supply, where together we can do it yourself. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio in Attleboro. 3-0 North after one period of play. Kevin, Coach Chamberlain, the new coach for the Bombardiers, that was an animated discussion with his team between periods.
Yeah, very animated. Really wants to get them going. Like we stated in the opening, he wants to play a hard style, aggressive. Attleboro clearly knocking the rust off. Have not played in 16 days, where Attleboro just played 2 games in the last 6 days.
Gave that whiteboard a workout. Breaking down the left wing for North. That's number 6 of Isian.
Point-blank save.
Wow.
Nick Piazza with the left glove on a breakaway. North Attleboro still 11 seconds left on their power play, just 15 seconds of the period. They actually have 3 point-blank shots to the left 15 seconds of action.
Ivason took his time on that. Wait, set, tried to go high. Piazza was there. Shot is blocked in front. Follow-up shot is wide. At the point, kept in by North's Connolly. Broken up on the Bombardiers now.
Attleboro onside.
Parker down the right wing in front. Left pad save by number 30, James Birch, the senior.
A right-handed shot. Might have been able to pop that home. The left-handed shot, he could not spin around and get the shot off.
Oh, nice stick work in front. Off the post, Nate Parker with a shot. And then Gruber made the save and himself readjusted the net. Referee said, no, that's my job.
We already had that issue in the first period.
Right.
We thought Attleboro having a goal taken away with 6 seconds to go in the first period. 3-0. Attleboro has equaled their shots on net. They've already got 2 this period. They only had 2 in the first period. I had shots at 23-2 in the first period. 2-period total, 24-4.
Want to go old school on these kids. Talk about the days when the net was anchored more firmly to the ice on posts. And you would think twice about charging the net back then.
Lots of injuries back then.
Yes. Unless, of course, the Irish kids hit the post head first, then they're fine.
They were fine. Huh? Right.
Hey, Callahan and Healy can make that joke. Come on. Keeping the pressure on. There's Aiden Diggins showing his speed behind the net. Oh, back to the point. It slips past the stick of Silva. We see the speed of North's Tyler Sorrow. Putting the pressure on Silva. Effective back check in front.
Silva did a nice job of protecting the puck as he went back for it defensively, preventing North Attleboro from getting a scoring opportunity.
Behind the net, 3-0 North, 13:15 to go, second period. Shot is wide from the point off Westcott, who had a goal put on the board and then taken off late in the first.
You see one of the COVID differences, they did not clear the ice between the first and second periods. Each team had 5 minutes of rest.
North keeping it on. Westcott is again above the left circle, open, but his shot was tipped by Silva. Failed to land on goal. Attleboro cannot clear it. Yes, they do. Kicking it out of there is number 25, LaChance.
Attleboro heeding the message of Coach Chamberlain, playing a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more upbeat to start the second period.
Caden Burns, number 4 in the red. His shot went wide. Pressing in is number 13, Joe Quinn. Trying to clear it. It went off the official. Behind the net. Nice work, Silva there. Can't backhand it out, though. Big Red keep it in. 12:20 to go. 3-0 North. 12:20 to go, second period.
Don't want to jinx it. It's been a clean game so far.
Long shot is wide. It eludes the shot block attempt of Aiden Diggins. That's a little more than a little courage.
So a little bit more upbeat for Attleboro, being more aggressive. And like we stated briefly in the first period, they have to be. This is the period with the long change. So the defenseman can't just peel off to his bench because it's right there. If they're getting tired, they got to skate 3/4 the ice to get off for a line change. The Attleboro has to be more aggressive, and here comes the breakaway.
Nice steal coming down the right wing. Shot high by number 10, Austin Blaze.
I think Bert's got a glove on as it tipped high.
Okay.
I'll call the shot.
All righty. Behind his net, Connolly tries to clear it. Cannot, but now Westcott finishes the job. Up ahead, icing.
Almost a breakaway for Sam Clark, who has a goal on the air, just past the stick, and add insult to injury. No breakaway, and now it's icing.
Right. So, Kevin, I want to apologize. I was supposed to bring the small table to put between us. I forgot it, so Kevin's got all kinds of documents and paperwork behind him on the bench. Fat lot of good that does when you have to keep your eye on the ice.
Also trying to learn new names on both teams.
Kylie Plow competed well in the face-off circle, but North came away with it. Shot high. Save by Piazza. Turnaround blast by Comrie.
Coach Chamberlain had nothing but praise for Kylie Plow. Very aggressive. Take it to anybody. Good skater. Fast.
And a delayed penalty coming up against the Bombardiers. James Birch, the North goalie, goes to the bench and gets there just in time to hear the whistle blow. This is going to be the third penalty on the Bombardiers. Cross-check.
I missed where that came from at the 3:55 mark.
Yep.
And looks like
number 3, I believe.
3.
That's Anthony. Whoops, that's North's number 3.
Sean
That's
Marshall,
Sean Marshall.
Captain
Boy.
Sean Marshall. Need the captains on the ice. Another third power play of the game for North Attleboro.
Yeah.
They did not take advantage. They had a 5-on-3 that led into another 5-on-4. They did not take advantage of the last power play. They almost did.
Yeah.
Disallowed.
North keeps it in on the left half wall, now the left corner. Back to the point. Whoops. Turn my program around. Left side all the way to the right side on the stick of Comrie. Up top to Kajoyan. Left side. Shot by number 18, Charlie Connery. Again, they have 3 people up top. But the 2 men on the wings, if you will, at the point. That's a bad expression to use for defensemen. Boy, they were looking for opportunities to crash the net.
They are committed to their positioning on the power play, though. They've been coached well.
Yeah. North keeps it in. Nice work by Attleboro's number 15, Dryowitz. Shot short side, misses off the stick of Connolly. North keeps it in. 1 minute to go on the power play. 3-0, Red Rocketeers. This is steal. Breakaway. Dryowitz coming down. Backhander right pad save by Birch.
Best opportunity of the game for Attleboro, a shorthanded breakaway.
Shot misses the net. All the way out near the right point, kept in by North's Iavazen.
And you wonder if Coach McNamara, sorry if I said his name wrong, for North Attleboro, keeps the 3 guys back just to prevent those breakaways on the when they got the power play.
There's a quick counterattack, crossing pass by Longa, just over the stick of Joe Quinn. Kept in by North's Iavazen. Westcott's long shot does not get through. Cleared out of the zone by the Bombardiers' Austin Blaze.
And the penalty is up, and I've been impressed with Attleboro's penalty kill. They've committed to the box.
Yep.
They haven't panicked, and they stayed in, and they forced most of the shots to the outside, which is exactly where Piazza wants it, where Coach Chamberlain wants it.
Streaking down the left wing, looking for help, then taking the shot short side, save Piazza. That was 21, Jake Gruber.
Nice save. Did not control that rebound, so a good defense by Attleboro to clear the puck out and go on the offensive.
Diggin comes down the left wing, foiled by Sean Mahoney.
Wrap around the 10 failed there by Austin Blaze.
Nice defensive work. Let me see your number, son. I'd like to give you credit. That's number 20 for the Bombardiers, Luke Logan.
Coach Chamberlain rolling out 3-4 lines per game, trying to develop his program, a hard-nosed approach to the game, giving people their experience, especially with no JV program this year. Lots of kids getting some good ice time.
Marshall out of the box, dumps it in the north end. North recollects, though. Kajoyan tries to come up the right. Kajoyan does come up the right. Kajoyan with a great pass in front. What a save by Piazza! Sliding across the crease. Right pad save. Tyler Sarno is denied. Left pad save.
Yeah, he went from his left side to his right side. Our left, his right, and he just stayed with him. Did not give him anything to shoot at.
Right.
At the last second, I think he probably tried to raise it, and that was the only open. It was too late.
Yep.
Piazza snuffed it out.
My God.
That's what we talked about before the game. He's not letting the fact he's giving up 3 goals bother him. I'm poised. This is the way I play.
You know, Nick looks fine, but I think I pulled my right groin just watching that play.
These goalies are amazing athletes, what they can do.
Remember back in my day where they tell goalies, stay on your feet, stay on your feet. That's not the message anymore.
No, it's not.
Butterfly, splits. What are you, a gymnast or a goaltender? Well, you got to be both today, folks.
Absolutely.
Aiden Diggin with some nice work. Gets by 2 Red Rocketeers. Comes up the right wing in the circle, looking for a crossing pass, but he drops it. And then trying to get it back to Diggin was Holsky.
Wraparound failed there.
Whoa, boy. Here's the first stick swing of the year.
He just drew a penalty.
Well, swinging a stick at him once wasn't enough. Then he tried to trip him.
North Attleboro is going to get called for tripping. The North Attleboro fan in attendance not pleased. So penalty on North Attleboro. We're at the 8:06 mark, giving Attleboro their first power play.
6:54 to go, second period, 3-0 Bombardiers.
And to be honest with you, I didn't think he tripped him. Digging, scared it away, and he kind of fell. And that penalty,
Yep.
I'm sorry, it goes to number 19, Sam Clark. So Attleboro with their first power play. Slashing.
Well, that's a case of the officials catching the second guy.
Exactly.
3-0 North as the Bombardiers skating left to right, keeping it in. Whoops, I don't need
Yeah,
that.
their first opportunity on the power play.
Beautiful cross off the post. The crossing pass by Parker. Aiden Dryowitz just missing the shot from the left. Yep.
Tremendous crossing pass from the right wing to the left wing. Good one-timer, just came up short. Real good opportunity for Attleboro.
Bombardiers seem to be skating better this period.
Much
Dryowitz, yep, drop pass. Shot is in by Parker, tipped twice. Almost getting it home was number 16, Jake Ward.
Attleboro 6 shot on net this period. North, tying North Attleboro 6 shots on net.
Yep.
Still a minute to go on the power play for Attleboro. 5:54 left in the period.
Left wing coming down for Attleboro with Sean Marshall. And that's going to send number 7, Nick Longa, to the box.
Wow. In case you North Attleboro people think I'm calling this just from an Attleboro point of view, and a
Tough
lot
call.
of it is, I don't agree with that call either.
Well, I think that might be a COVID call, Kevin. The initial hit was fine, but once Parker went down, it looked like the North player, Longa, kind of came down right over his face. And
holding. Okay, so
Okay,
he
holding.
went for the hit. He probably felt like he held on to him just a little bit too long. He fell and went into the boards. You know, you almost wonder if they called the sound. So Attleboro with a golden opportunity with their own 5-on-3 power play opportunity for a full 45 seconds still to go
Wow.
on that. 5:38 left in the second period. High shot, wide.
that was it was Marshall trying to keep it in on the right side as number 12, Zach Pierce. Kajoyan for North trying to control the puck. Coming in to clean it up for North, there's number 18, Connolly, and he clears it.
Attleboro reset. They still have 21 seconds on the 5-on-3 man advantage. A minute 24 on the power play.
3-0 Red Rocketeers. Oh, nice defensive work by Westcott, and he clears it.
And Westcott did a nice job. He rode him off the puck up against the boards, was able to steal it and ice it, killing the first power play. 5-on-4 now for Attleboro for a minute 7.
Down the right side, nice work. Marshall shot, saved by Birch.
North Attleboro will take exception to Marshall, but I think he did the right thing. Yes, the save was made, but you got to play through the whistle.
Right.
Coach Chamberlain wants that. You play through the whistle. He didn't do anything, over the edge.
Yep.
But you got to play through the whistle. That puck drops. He wants to be there to,
Yep.
to punch it home. A minute 1 to go on the power play for Attleboro. 4:48 left in the second period.
Ooh, Attleboro face-off win, but getting there first for North was Clark, and he clears it.
We'd like to see Attleboro come up and pinch on that
Yeah.
one.
This game is very easy from the stands.
It is, absolutely. I had to quit the game when I was 12 because of mostly a lack of ability. Get to that age where the good players kind of move on.
This is number 9, Holsky trying to come down the right, broken up by North's Tyler Sorrow. Follow-up shot by Owen Graney, saved by Birch.
Have a knuckle puck shot there from the point, goes wide of Birch.
That was Troy Plew. And
And that was a changeup.
beat me to it.
With a nice shot of the period, 9 seconds to go on the power play, 3:56. Second period, much better period for Attleboro.
Yep.
A lot more aggressive, which allowed them to handle the line changes better. The second period, the long change like we talked about.
New coach Greg Chamberlain right up there on the boards. He's been vocal in a positive way all game.
Yeah, he said he is a screamer. He is a yell, but he's a teacher too, and just to that's his style, to kind of be loud to get his point across.
We saw that between periods. What a workout he gave the whiteboard as he was diagramming plays and situations for the team. Nice work there at the point by Jake Ward, but can't control it. North dumps it back in. 3-0 North as we approach 3:25 to go, second period.
That work allowed Attleboro to get the puck out of the zone as the delayed offside was set up. North had to clear the zone.
There was a chance at possession, but a turnover by the Bombardiers. Coming down the left side for North, that's number 13, Quinn. Kept in by Westcott. Behind the net, tracked down by North's Quinn. To the point. Pass in front to the slot, tipped up. Piazza knocks it away with his glove, can't catch it. That came off Longa's stick.
Yeah, I think Piazza wanted to catch that to settle things down, and it just kind of deflected off his glove, but breakaway.
Parker. Oh, nice stick work from behind by North, Sean Mahoney.
That was real good way to track him down, not draw a penalty, get the puck, avoid any slashes or interference. Very nice play by Mahoney.
Hayden Dryowitz with a big hit. 2-on-1, move your feet, boys. Move your feet after the hit. Don't watch.
Boys might be a little bit tired. 2 minutes left in the period. They only had a 5-minute break. Then they get their usual 10 to 12.
Yep.
Second game, only the second game of the year.
Long shot from the point. That was Gavin Arabian. Whoops, a little bit too much mustard on that pass by Connolly, but it's tipped in deep. Chasing after it for the Bombardiers. Nice work, Troy Plew.
Nice play by Troy Plew as well. North anticipated him going behind the net, and he cut back the other way.
Wrist shot by Attleboro's Blaze. Wide of the net. 3-0 North, 1:35 to go, second period.
Good defense there. Rode him right off the puck. Avoided a penalty as well.
Yep, that was 25. LaChance. Oh, there's a blast from the point. Blocked away with the blocker by Piazza. That was off the stick of Charlie Connolly.
That's one of the hardest shots of the game. That was a blast from the point. North Attleboro is a very disciplined team out there. They're playing. They're skating a good game.
Yeah, Coach McManama calls them a system-type team.
You can see that, especially on that power play.
Yep.
The way they cycle through it.
This is our system. You want ice time? This is the system you will play.
Exactly. Less than a minute to go in the period. 3-0 North.
From the left boards, Kajoyan tries to come through, but he's broken up by the Bombardiers' Granny.
Nice save, left pad.
Wow. Piazza again. Whoop fan on the crossing pass attempt. Finally makes it, but it's a free puck. Knocked out of there.
Attleboro needs a line change.
Oh, LaChance. Heavy legs as he tries to bring the puck down the left with 19 seconds to go. That was a long shift.
Attleboro got a full change with 14 seconds to go in the period.
Flying down the left wing, Tyler Sorrow, captain, broken up at the last moment.
And they needed that line change. Zach Pierce, his counterpart, would not have been able to break that up. That would have been a breakaway. Fresh legs on Pierce, broke it up.
Yep.
It remains 3-0. No goals that period.
Wow.
Attleboro out shooting North Attleboro unofficially 10-8.
All right.
For a two-period total of 31-12. Much better period for Attleboro.
With the score, North 3, Attleboro nothing. We'll be right back after this on 1320 WAR. There's the dramatic pause.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're Art. Eastern Supply, 40 North Main Street in downtown Attleboro, has been supporting the greater Attleboro community for over 80 years. More than just a hardware store, Paul and his family are available to help with your purchasing decisions, from plumbing to general construction and most everything in between. Eastern Supply is open every day, and you can contact them at 508-222-1557. Eastern Supply, where together we can do it yourself. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
15 Sports. We're desperate for the music to stop so we can hear ourselves. There we go.
Good to be back.
Yes, it is. Hello, I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. 3-0 North Attleboro, 15 minutes to go in regulation. Attleboro outshot 21-2 in the first period. Then the Bombardiers outshot the Big Red in the second period, and they just got the first shot of the third period off the stick of number 15, Drywitz.
Yeah, they outshot them 10-8 in the second period. Played a much better game in the second period. I was worried about the long change.
Yes.
It was not an effect.
And we've had our first referee's warning to a fan of the season.
In between periods, I guess it's important for the fan to get their point across. Surprised the referee even engaged him, to be honest with you. He was on the ice, the fan was up in the stands. But it made for good theater in between periods, so I enjoyed it.
Nice steal by the Bombardiers, Zach Pierce. Zach's played well, cruising through the middle.
I was just going to say, I agree with Zach's played very well in his defensive end, and I like how he's carried the puck up offensively, too, trusting his teammates to cover him on the defensive side of it.
And they're down 3-0, time to take a few risks to try to make something happen. I got to tell you, Kevin, North is the much bigger team.
They are big, yes. They got some good speed. They play a very what you call a systematic, systemic approach.
Yep. Oh, 2 shots, 2 right pad saves. Second shot from Tyler Sorrow. Boy, Sorrow last year just 1 goal but 10 assists, and in this game today he's had some great opportunities.
Yeah, he's in the HockamockSports.com. He's the player to watch, and for good reason. He's a real good player. He's having a strong game.
Whoops. Attleboro player goes down. Shot in front. Marshall tipped it. Oh! Marshall tipped it to North's number 21, I believe. That's Jake Gruber. And Gruber slid it across the crease to the charging Nick Longa for the goal. 4-0. Nothing Piazza could do.
No, it's Attleboro player had slipped. It went down on the ice, allowing North to keep it in the zone. They used some real good passing. Got that. Nick followed the puck. Nice cross pass.
Yep.
Buried it for the 4th goal. 4-0 North Attleboro on their 3rd shot of the period.
So that's Longa's first goal. And assist goes to Gruber. Gruber has a goal tonight as well. So 2 points for Jake Gruber, a senior for North.
North really likes this end of the ice, don't they?
No, Attleboro started well in that period, and then we saw an unforced error as an Attleboro defenseman just while spinning around fell. Hold on.
Nick Longa, assistant number 13, Joe Quinn, and number 21, Jake Gruber.
Okay. 2 assists on that. One was number 13, Joey Quinn, then Gruber, then the goal scorer, Longa.
Nice save by Piazza, left pad, keeping it wide left.
All right, I'm back. Ooh, another save, Piazza. Westcott keeps it in at the point. How many times have we said that today? 4-0 now as we approach 12:15 to go. Aiden Diggin successfully gets it out, and they'll go for a line change.
Diggins had a nice game so far through 2 periods. Yep. Like seeing his speed. I do like his aggressiveness.
Left pad save, Piazza. And with one tiny exception, he's kept his emotions in check much better.
But even though Coach Chamberlain, with not just him but the whole team, he does want the kids playing with an edge.
Yeah.
We all understand there's a line you don't want to go over,
but
you don't want to take an edge away. You don't want to take that swagger away either. So it's and that's your job as a high school coach. You're a teacher, you're a mentor, and you want to bring reel it all in and then play your style.
Behind the net for the Bombardiers, here's Zach Pierce. Pierce off the boards, trying to locate that was Graney. Bombardiers clear it, but can't control it. North is going to counterattack, but then getting in the passing lane with Zach Pierce. North knocks it right back in. North, those simple red uniforms like the old classic Detroit Red Wings.
Yes.
Without, of course, the spoked wheel and the red wing.
If you watch the backs of their uniforms, you think you're watching a Red Wings Maple Leafs game.
Right, exactly, that's right. And with just a little bit of green, the Bombardiers could look like the Whalers. Right pad save by Piazza. The shot by Brady Sorrow, the junior.
And then we'd have to cue up the brass bonanza.
Yes. Wrist shot on the ice. Nice work by Charlie Connolly. Again, a save by Piazza. Yeah, Kevin, it must be this end of the ice. North dominated the first. Attleboro did just fine in the second, and now North dominating this again. There's a blocker save by Piazza. And again, two Attleboro players bump into each other. That's a sign of the layoff. Attacking, long shot, chest save by Piazza. He jumps on it, initial shot by Jake Gruber.
Yeah,
Nope, that's a lie. That's a darn lie. Charlie Connolly.
I have North Attleboro in the first 5 minutes of the period at 11 shots.
Wow.
This period, Attleboro's won. 3-period total so far, 42-13.
Drywitz initially won that faceoff for the Bombardiers, and now they'll try to come up the right wing with Jake Ward. In cut by Ward. Outstanding defense, Austin Comrie.
He did well to, again, avoid the penalty. He did just enough.
Yeah.
And without just ripping them down or doing any interference or anything like that.
Marshall behind his own net. Nice reverse cut. But he's broken up by Longa. Bailed out by number 20, Logan.
And that goes for an icing against Attleboro.
So I
was going to say, what do you think of the COVID rules? We haven't seen it come into play too much. The kids are playing with the mask. We know that. In the corner, only 3 into the corner.
Yep.
It's haven't really seen it happen too much, and referees, it's kind of subjective on whether they let them play or not.
Yeah, we haven't seen those big pile-ups in the corner when the puck stopped. Wrist shot from the point. Saved by Piazza. That wrist shot came from Gavin Arabian. Boy, Coach Brian McManama, he must love the old Bruins color commentator Johnny Pearson as much as you, because they love those wrist shots from the point, Ken.
Love that wrist shot. Ken, who's Ken?
Oh, sure, Fred, sorry. Ken is from Rocky. What is keeping him up, Ken? Sorry.
That's awesome.
Broken up by Aiden Drywitz. Again, North able to recover, though. Dump it down. Initial nice work by Gruber, but now Marshall for the Bombardiers coming up the left side. Has a collision with North Brody Gollin. Approaching 9 minutes to go, 4-0 North. North? I meant North.
Penalty coming up against North. Tripping, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if he was going to call tripping or interference. Yep.
Number 12 for North, Brody Gollin, was trying to retrieve his stick. The reason he lost his stick is that he used it to trip an Attleboro player.
At the 6:03 mark, big opportunity for Attleboro. They want to get off, they want to get their first goal of the season, get that out of the way.
Yeah.
They want to get back into the game as much as they can. It's, Piazza's done a great job of keeping them in the game. They have the power play opportunity with 8:57 left in the game. North up 4-0.
Whoops. Kevin, my multicolor pen is breaking. You know I'm nothing without my multicolor pen.
That from 1978, that multicolor?
All right. Yeah. Maybe 2015. I don't know. Nice work on the right sideline for the Bombardiers' right sideline. Oh, yes, number 12 started the play, Zach Pierce. And they find the back of the net, first goal of the season for the Bombardiers. Power play.
Power play goal at 7:26 of the third period.
Yep.
And it looked like he just tucked it in on the side, like a weird bounce. He tucked it right past Burt's. Nice goal. And you think with the Pierce, tough to see down the other end of the ice.
We'll find out on the announcement. Pierce made that initial drive down the right boards.
Probably get an assist on it at least. Yes.
Power play goal at 6:26. Number 12, Zach Pierce, unassisted power play goal.
Unassisted for Zach Pierce. It's 4-1, 8:16 to go. And if Attleboro could put another one in the back of the net quickly, I think we'll feel the energy of the fans change a little bit. We'll have ourselves a hockey game.
So on that goal, I don't know if it just took a weird hop somewhere, but Zach was in the right place, right there, and just kind of tucked it home. And we talked about Zach. being aggressive, taking the puck from the defensive to the offensive zone.
Yep. You know, again, you could say that goal was the result of a lucky break, but usually it's the team or player who's hustling more.
It's the hard work that goes into it that creates those breaks. Not every goal is a pretty goal, breakaway, hard slap shot. You got to work for it.
Yep. Aiden Diggin now wants to come up the right side, probably the fastest skater on the squad. Looking for the crossing pass. Brings it in front. Oh, the crossing pass is knocked away. Nice work, Aiden there. Shot is wide. That came from one of the Attleboro captains, Marshall. Here comes North counterattacking down the left wing. Brady Sorrow. His crossing pass was hindered by the Bombardiers' Plu.
Nice hit in the corner by Attleboro. Like to see the aggressiveness.
There's Plu using his right skate to stop that entry shot, but is kept in by the pinching Charlie Connolly. Shot at a tough angle, kicked out with a left skate by Piazza. Crossing pass. Diggin breaks it up initially. Westcott's shot blocked before it reaches the net by Colin Flynn. Approaching 7 minutes to go now, 4-1.
No icing on that play. They wave it off. Full line changes for both teams.
Chamberlain shouting some encouragement to his players. That's what he's looking for, if I can read lips properly. What am I talking about, read lips? They're wearing a mask. Body language is what I meant. Chamberlain, the new coach, he's loud, but not in an angry way, in a positive way.
He's trying to keep the kids up. He's trying to teach his system, too.
Yep.
And, you know, it's always a tough thing because these kids are coming from a previous system of 4 years.
Yep.
And he wants to put his mark on it.
Blaze with a crossing pass in front. Shot attempt by Graney. Not sure if that got through or not.
They waved off the icing. And North Attleboro makes a line change.
Austin Blaze was playing referee for a while there with his right hand up for the icing. And then Blaze lands the hit on Brody Gollin.
It's a good thing Piazza, the goalie, didn't believe Blaze, or else North might have had a breakaway.
And there's a case where number 10 for North, Comrie, had to back away from the pack. You can't have more than 3 players going after the puck. 5:45 to go, 4-1 North Attleboro. Just the second game of the year for the Bombardiers. Zach Pierce breaks it up.
That must be another duty for the referees to tell them to back off when they see that.
Shot from a hard angle on the right side. Saved by Birch. Still can't see the number who made that shot. North dumps it in to the right of Piazza. Icing.
Just behind the red line. And that one goes for an icing.
And I think that was Owen Graney who had that shot.
And it's stuck because his shirt's tucked inside the pads.
I blame Wayne Gretzky for that.
Who's that now?
No, Wayne Gretzky, he was the first one to who's that, I get, yeah. But he was the first one to kind of tuck that shirt in behind the pads on the back of the pants.
He wore that old Jofa helmet.
Yes, which is the style I have.
I have that helmet too. When I had to play, they said, get a helmet. I said, all right, $5.
Yeah. Ooh, going down for North is Tyler Sorrow, one of their captains.
And they whistled the dead.
And the ref blows the whistle.
I guess that's.
And we are not going to speculate, but we will take a break as Tyler Sorrow, a captain, is down. The score is North Attleboro 4, Attleboro 1, 4:52 to go, third period.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to the New England Sports Village, Attleboro, Massachusetts. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan, Dave Angel on camera, Peter Bray running our computers and graphics, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Tyler Sorrow was able to get up under his own power, and Kevin, it just looked like he took either a stick or a puck to the neck right under the mask.
It looked like, I guess just a weird coincidence of things. I didn't think it was anything, dirty or anything like that. It just happened. Glad that he skated off under his own power. North does not want to lose their captain.
The one part of his body not protected.
Yeah.
And somehow the puck found it, his neck. Nice work there by Attleboro's number 16, Jake Ward, but he's broken up. Ward gets it back. We'll try to bring it out of the zone. Pass to the right, little bit behind Dryowitz, but it's cleaned up by Nate Parker. Attleboro's top line out there. 4:22 to go, 4-1 North. Marshall keeps it in briefly. Can't knock it down with his hand. North coming down the right boards. There's good aggressive work by Attleboro's Troy Plew.
This is one of the things that Coach Chamberlain is talking to me about as well, is playing hard to the end of the game. And I know it sounds cliche.
Yeah.
But when you get late in the game, it's easier just to take a shift off and get lazier. Nice hit.
Nice hit by Anthony Westcott. Heck, and it can happen to the best of them. Late in the first period in the Stanley Cup final against the St. Louis Blues a few years ago, Brad Marchand went to the bench early.
Yep.
Oops. Goal St. Louis. Made it 2-0 and completely changed that game. I'll get over it one of these decades. 3:33 to go. 4-1 North, keeping the pressure on behind the net. Ivazan.
Nice sight. All the way through.
Wow. His wrist shot, a lot of wrist shots from this North team went over the net. Whoops.
And not wanting to sound like, Johnny Pearson, but the wrist shot is a real good shot. You have the most control over it.
Yep.
It can go as hard as a slap shot sometimes. You get it going right, get the nice torque on it.
Yep. If you shoot it right, just where the follow through, where the point of your stick is pointing at, that's where the puck's going.
Yeah, exactly. Slap shot, it's yes, it's a hard shot, but it's a wild shot. You
Yes.
don't always know where it's going.
There's a blast from the point by Attleboro's Colin Flynn. Second pairing wing. Here comes Anthony Westcott, the defense, going on the offense. Yes. Blocked shot up top by Attleboro's Owen Granny.
A little bit of a breakout here for Attleboro.
What year is Granny? Granny is a senior. Okay.
Yes. I'll be curious to see if Coach Chamberlain pulls the goal. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game, 4-1 North Attleboro.
Longa down the right wing. He's got a goal today. Beautiful tip in. Great control by Longa, but at the last minute, broken up by Austin Blaze, but gets it back.
He tried to send Michael a chance in on breakaway, but he couldn't lift it enough, and no offensive opportunity.
Zach Pierce, who again has been one of the Bombardiers' best players tonight.
Are you surprised Coach Chamberlain has not pulled Piazza with under 2 minutes to go and a 3-goal lead? Down by 3 goals.
Yeah, I just when they have the puck, they've had bursts, Kevin, but they haven't had long periods of control. So I think he's doing the right thing. You're playing against a bigger, stronger team. Keep getting that 5-on-5 experience.
Okay. That's a good point, too.
Yeah,
they learn to play together as well as a unit.
And I just think after the game, a 4-1 loss, a little better of a morale than if he gave up 2 open netters at 6-1. Looks different.
No, you're right. That's a great point.
Okay, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Kevin Callahan just said you're right. We don't hear that often. I'm not complaining. I'm not often right, but
no, you're not. North Attleboro offside with 56.6 seconds left. 4-1 North Attleboro after a rusty start by Attleboro. And I don't want to take anything away from North. They were flying like they were at the beginning of this period. but it's been a much more competitive game in the second and third period.
Attleboro's goal was a power play, unassisted goal by Zach Pierce. North, they had their first goal, Nick Kajoyan to Brady Sorrow to Charlie Connolly for their goal. Their second goal was Anthony Westcott, the defenseman, to Jack Gruber. There's a big hit.
Again, North takes exception to it. This looked like a hard hit up against the boards. Yep. Nothing too serious. That could be a penalty. It was a 2-on-1 on Diggin up against the boards. Ooh. And I don't know if they called anything there. He's getting a little chippy. These two teams will face each other again at the end of the year.
Yep.
You know, it is a rivalry. You know, frustration with 27 seconds left. I don't know if that, you know, I couldn't see the second referee if his arm went up. The referee in front of us did not have his arm up. So I don't know if anyone is going to the box. Yep, North Attleboro is going to the box. Oh, and Attleboro.
So that's number 18 for North. That's Charlie Connolly, the defenseman, and I believe that's number 5. Yeah, Nate Parker for Attleboro. North's third goal was Mark Ivasian with a beautiful crossing pass to Nick Kajoyan, who put it home. And their fourth goal might have been their prettiest, as it was Quinn to Gruber to Longa. That made it 4-0. And the aforementioned goal by Zach Pierce made it 4-1 for the Bombardiers. 22 seconds to go. Another whistle blows.
Matching penalties, 2 minutes each for roughing. And a penalty for slash coming up now, right after the drop of the faceoff. And that was right after the faceoff. And it looks like North's going into the box.
Wow. That's number 19, Sam Clark, a junior. So this third period was flying by. And
up until the last 20 seconds. 4-1, Attleboro will be going on the power play. Down 4-1, skating 5-on-4. That was matching roughing penalties. Yep. So they stayed 5-on-5, not 4-on-4. So Attleboro skating 5-on-4 right now for the final 22.8 seconds of the period.
Hockey's one of those games that can get aggressive, it can get chippy, but it's a hard game to play, and you can't help but go through a tough game without respecting your opponents.
Right, exactly.
So it's one of those games where you're taking shots at kids during the game. After the game, you're slapping each other's backs and telling jokes.
Exactly. And these guys have all grown up playing against each other in all different leagues and with each other.
Nice speed, Aiden Diggin. Tries to cross in front, can't quite connect with Owen Granny. Kept in by Marshall. Big hit at the end as Tyler Sorrow, North captain, and Aiden Diggin of Attleboro slam into each other. That'll do it after 45 minutes of hockey. North Attleboro 4, Attleboro 1. Kevin, final words.
Final shots on net for North Attleboro, unofficially 44, Attleboro 19. And when you take away the 23 in the first period, the 2 for Attleboro, a much better play game. First time I get to see Attleboro this year. I'm impressed with the style of play, the no quit. First time I see North Attleboro is impressed with their system and their commitment to playing their style of game. Impressed with both goalies, and I think it's going to be a good year. And these guys better be ready to play at the drop of a hat because you never know with these schedules.
Exactly right. We want to thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports. One final time, Dave Angel, our cameraman, Peter Bray on graphics, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. Have a great night, everyone.